All right, let's rock and roll, everybody. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Let's get busy. Today's going to be a little different. We're not going to incorporate any weights, any dumbbells, any kettlebells. All we're using is what the good Lord gave us. So here we go. Everybody, heels and toes together, hinge at the hips. Let's get into those hamstrings. Let your back decompress. Let the spine blip, blop, decompress. Get some pops. Let your head hang. Maybe let your eyes close. Right knee bend, left knee bend. And if you can't touch the ground, that's okay. Bring your hands to your ankles. Maybe use your arms, straighten out your arms. Use your arms for support so that you don't go so low. But if you want to go really low, maybe you grab the backs of your heels, take your elbows back behind your knees, lock your knees, shift some weight into your toes, flex your abs, try to take your forehead to your shins and just get really in there. Big deep breaths. Letting some blood and some oxygen flow into the brain. You have the assistance of gravity to push a little extra blood flow into your brain. Nice. Now plant the hands. Come onto your toes. Let your knees come over your toes. You're coming into a low squat. Just kind of shift around a little bit. Right, and left. And then maybe rock over the toes. Tap your knees to the ground. And then go ahead and consciously take about 3 big, full, deep breaths. Maybe even letting the knees come to the ground, kind of like a cat pose, and look up. And then exhale, pushing yourself back, letting the air come out. Inhaling, knees come to the ground. And then exhaling, bringing it back. One more time, big inhale. And big exhale breath. Good. Let those knees come down. Point your toes. Sit back on your heels. And get a nice big stretch. The tops of your ankles, your shins, your knees. Hero's pose, y'all. I always do a hero's pose at some point. At some point, if you got enough flexibility to rock back on your toes, go for it. If you're struggling to even get your butt onto your heels because your knees feel like they're going to explode, that's okay. That's okay. Use your hands, okay? Use your hands, use your arms just to kind of slowly guide yourself back to spot yourself so it's not too much. If it feels like if it's a lot and it's building up, you can come forward. Okay, let some blood flow back through your knees and into your feet. And then slowly start to sit it back. Do about 2 or 3 rounds of this. Very valuable movement. Keep your knees healthy, keep your ankles healthy. Healthy knees and ankles is good agility, good balance, etc. Nice. Now shift forward, find a tabletop position. If you have a yoga mat, use it. Tuck your toes under, press your hips up and back. Best posture in all of yoga and all of stretching, in my opinion, downward facing dog. And then freestyle, have some fun. Right heel lift, left heel lift, hips side to side, wagging your tail. Allow your head to relax. Your head's dangling like a ball and chain. Head is the ball, spine is the chain. Lock out your elbows. Press through your thumbs, index, and middle fingers. Connect them to the ground, and your ears are right next to your biceps. Straighten out your right leg, bend your left knee, straighten out your left knee, bend your right knee. Side to side. Big deep breaths. Improved blood flow to the brain because you're upside down. Hands are over the head so you can take nice, big, full, deep breaths. Your lungs are open. You have the ability to expand your rib cage a little more. Good. Shifting forward. Drop your knees, point your toes, look up, squeeze your glutes. Feel that nice big stretch from the top of your pubic bone all the way up your chest, your abdominals, your chest, into your neck, all the way up into your chin. Good. Press your hips back. Big toes touch. Hips to your heels, knees go wide, child's pose. All right, so you got wide knees. Your big toes are together. Hips are all the way back to your heels. Arms are way out front. Allow your eyebrow ridge to come to the ground. Just take a moment, relax. Big deep breaths here. Go ahead and interlace your fingers, then bend your elbows so that your hands come behind your head. Then walk your elbows in a little bit. And then start to flex your abs, and you'll feel this nice stretch through your shoulders, your triceps, your lats. Good. Plant the hands one more time. Upward facing dog. Big stretch through the anterior side, the front side of the body, abdominals, hip flexors, chest, throat. And then tuck your toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. And take your right foot high, three-legged dog. Keep your hips square. Don't let your right hip open up, as Elise would always do. She likes to just just throw her hips around because she's super flexible. But I encourage you, keep your hips square with the ground. You'll get a nice big stretch to your left hamstring, and you'll utilize your right butt cheek more. Good. Switch it up. Right foot goes down. Left foot goes high. Send it up. Lock it out. Point the toe like a ballerina. Lock out your arms. Remember, contact with thumbs, index fingers, and middle fingers. Good. Switch it up. Right foot goes high this time. You're building body heat, folks. This is called a warm-up. Right foot goes down. Left foot goes high. Good. Nice. Bend your knees. Bend into your knees several times and tap the ground, finding down dog at one side and then a knee tap at the other side. Keeping your arms straight and locked. Good. Tiptoe your feet up to meet your hands. Tip, 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 and then roll yourself up. Roll yourself up. Right hand to your low back. Left hand to your low back. Okay, your feet are together. Heels touching, toes touching. Squeeze your glutes. Start to press your hips forward. Lift your chest up. And then work to drop your head back. A little backward bend here. Compressing the spine. We're usually leaning forward in a flexion state. Spinal flexion. This is spine extension. Keep going back. The more you squeeze your glutes and keep your knees locked, thighs tight, the stronger the foundation, like a crane, right? A crane needs to have a heavy, strong foundation so that it can have the arm be able to take a heavy load. Well, the more you bend back, the heavier the load. So you got to keep your knees tight, your glutes squeezing, and relax. Good. Bend the knees, hinge at the hips, plant the hands on the ground. Right knee bends, left knee bends. It's not a stretch. You're just relaxing. You're letting that tension go. Breathe. Big, full, deep breaths. Let a load off. We're off our computers. We're off of our work. We're not worried about eating. We're not worried about any of these other activities. Maybe toning it down a little bit on parenting, making a little time for yourself. Unless the kids are involved, then, well, then it's your multitasking, I guess. Good. Roll yourself up. Let's come into a little Tai Chi inspired movement. Take a little bit wider than hips width apart stance with your feet. Okay, just a little bit wider. And we're just going to start out. We're going to do something I call the Zen sway. Arms wide. Just rotating side to side. Keep your arms pretty teed up. I mean, you don't have to keep them like a total T. Free it up a little bit, but overall, you got a flexible capital T with your upper body. when you twist the back arm, it's getting a nice stretch through your bicep, your pectoral on both sides, and just keep it going. Great way to warm up your spine, keep your spine healthy and mobile, flexible, pain-free. This is great for your digestive system. This is also applicable to so many different sports movements like a golf swing, a hockey swing, a frisbee throw, a baseball throw, a baseball bat swing. All right, a throwing a football. You look at the transfer between my feet. If I throw a football, boom. If I throw a baseball, same thing. If I swing a baseball bat, same thing. It's learning how to transfer this power back and forth. Creating that nice whip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and relax. Good. All right, let me straighten up my yoga mat here. Okay, let's do a little Bikram arms. Let's stand tall. Let's stand real tall. So we're going to take feet together, heels touch and toes touch. You're going to take your fingers, your hands, interlace all your fingers like this, and then release your index fingers. Okay? That's what your hands should look like right there. All right, and then make it even tougher. Don't let this part like that. Try to keep it closed down. It's going to make it a little tougher. Okay? Here we go. Take your hands up over your head, Bikram arms. Great for your shoulders, great for your spine, great for your rib cage. Now, heels and toes touching. Lock your knees. Put maximum weight in your heels. Squeeze your glutes, press your hips slightly forward, lean your upper body slightly back. Pull the belly up and in. Rib cage is lifted. You're going to breathe into that upper 40% of your lungs, of your rib cage, in through your nose, out through your nose, calm through your jaw and face. Your eyes are relaxed. Standing a little taller, and a little taller. Maybe wiggle side to side, see if you can get another inch or two. Now go right and left several times. Don't tilt, okay? Just go side to side, stretching under your right side rib cage and your left side rib cage. Right side rib cage, left side rib cage. 3, 2. You're kind of pushing your hip out and reaching left, and then pushing your hip out and reaching right. 1 more. Good. Everybody come up. Keep your arms up. If your shoulders are burning, good. If your shoulders are burning and you want to put your arms down, please don't. Please try to keep them up. This is where the value is had right here. Is that burn. All right. Everybody up and over to your right. Okay. Use your right arm to pull your left arm long, up and over your body. Push your left hip out. Turn your right shoulder forward and push your left hip forward slightly and hold for 5, 4. Lock your knees. 3. Strong legs. 2, 1. Come up. I know shoulders are burning. Up and over to the left. 5 seconds only. Go. Left hip or left shoulder forward, right hip forward. Breathing. 4, 3. It should be hard to breathe. 2, 1. Everybody up. Now here's the apex. Feet are together. Arms are still up. I know you want to put them down. Lock your knees. Push your hips forward. Reach your heart up. Drop your head back. Look back. Go back. Backward bending. Breathe. You should be kind of jiggling. Should be hard to breathe. In through your nose, out through your nose. Looking back, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up. Bend your knees. Hinge at the hips. Reach forward, forward, forward. Plant your hands and relax. It's not a stretch. You're relaxing. You're letting a load off. Breathe. Should be feeling like we're about ready to start breaking a sweat. Good. All right. So that's a little yoga, a little Tai Chi, a little breath work. Now let's do what most athletes do right before they compete. About every athlete I know, especially in martial arts and wrestling and soccer and field sports, they all kind of have a way of, before they step onto the court or the mat, they kind of do this right here. So we're going to spend 60 seconds. I call this bouncing, shaking, moving, grooving, okay? You're just gonna let your shoulders flop around, bounce around. If you were to exhale, if you were to take a long exhale, it'd sound like this. Which is really good for your lungs. It's good for your lymphatic system, all the glands throughout your throat, your armpits, down into your pelvis. Okay, there's a lot of glands all through there. It's part of your lymphatic system, your immune function. You can flick your wrists, loosen up your hands, loosen up all the musculature that where we hold tension in our hands. And you're bouncing up and down, which is applying good gravitational force to the lymphatic flow, to your digestive system. Plus, it's utilizing your body's greatest spring chain, the muscles in your feet, your calves, your quads, and your glutes. 20 seconds. You feel free to rotate your hips, get a little freestyle-y. Take some deep breaths. Relax. This is how athletes stay relaxed, but yet prepared. I mean, you probably won't see them flicking their wrists and doing this, but a lot of times you see them kind of moving side to side. You see them bouncing around like this, getting ready, anticipating action, because we're going to have some action. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. What time we got? 21? All right, here we go. Yeah, let's get it. We're going to go 3 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 body weight movements. Okay, I don't normally do a body weight only class, but they're just as good as any. Okay, we're going to keep it pretty basic. First movement is a hop squat followed by a hip switch. Here's a hop squat, folks. It's going to look like this. As you go down, hands come back. Okay, just like if you were to jump to dunk, okay? And you're just going to rapid fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going for 15. This is an explosive movement. It's going to burn up oxygen. It should burn your thighs. Now, the most important key is the landing. Your landing needs to be smooth, like a proper functioning shock absorber on a vehicle. You don't want to jump and land with straight legs and have all this impact. You want a cushion, right? So if that means you stay right here, you stay right here, okay? You'll notice my hips are breaking back so that my body's biggest shock absorber, my butt, can take the cushion, can take the impact. Here we go, 15 reps. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Feel your toes push off right before you get airborne. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, some of you probably had your hands backwards. Maybe your hands were coming forward as you were going down and you're doing one of these. That's fine. We'll get it figured out. Don't worry. Breathing. Woo, it's hard to jump and talk at the same time, y'all. But no rest for the weary. Here we go. Hip switches is next, one of my favorite body weight movements. You're going to take this staggered stance. Okay, opposite, just like you're running, opposite hand to foot. And we're just going to do a really fast, explosive leg switch. Watch. Switch. 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 You'll notice I'm not bobbing up and down much. I'm just switching my feet. Switching my feet, okay? Switch, catch, control. Switch, catch, control. That's the focus here. Biggest muscles, glutes, hammies, thighs. Here we go. Let's go for 20. Why not? Here we go. On me, my cadence. When I say switch, you switch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Switch. 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 3. Switch. 4. Switch, switch. Switch, switch. Switch. Switch, switch. Switch, switch. 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 13. Switch. 14. Switch. 15. Switch. 16. Switch. 17. Switch. 18. Switch. 19. Switch. Relax and breathe. Little quick twitch there, y'all. I feel like I want to add one in. I reserve that right as the coach to freestyle and add stuff in. All right. Let's see here. What's the heart rate? Heart rate should be up after something like that. For example, I'm at about 103, maybe a little higher. Okay, here we go, y'all. So we're gonna do something called a lateral jab. Soccer players, lacrosse players, field sports, football, basketball, baseball. Okay, watch. 1, 2, 3. You're attacking. You'll notice I'm not getting stretched out like this. My back leg's not stretching, okay? It's staying bent. I'm staying compact and coiled. 1. Toe touch, in, out. You're trying to get in and out, okay? You're absorbing the shock. You're absorbing the step and then powering out. This really builds up quick twitch power in your legs, okay? We're taking about a 75-degree angle step. I'll try to kind of be about 75 to the camera. We're gonna go 10 on the right and then 10 on the left. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Stepping. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a juke. 5, 6, 7, 8. Your left hand should be coming forward. And 10. Breathing. Oh yeah. 130. I'm pumping. Here we go. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9er. And that's 10. Ooh, breathing. What do we think so far? Yeah? Yeah? All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, here's the one that I wanted to add in. Pogo. Pogo. One of the most explosive motions that you can make. Okay, we're gonna go for 30. It's just like a jump rope. Like a jump rope's like this, right? But right now, we're trying to get as high as possible and we're trying to get off the ground. If you're not sure about your ankle stability, that's number one concern. Back it off 50% and feel it out, okay? Here's what it's gonna look like. I'm trying to get up high and get off the ground quick. Okay, this is one of the most athletic, explosive things that we can do as humans. In fact, most mammals, especially vegetarian mammals, they have this as a defense mechanism to deter predators from wanting to eat them. For example, deer will spring straight up in the air to show the predator, like, hey man, it's not worth it. I'm gonna wear you out. So here we go. We're going for 20 to 30. Feet together, and we're getting vertical. 3, 2, 1. Feet and calves, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20. That's 30. Ooh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Heart rate should be up. I'm at about 150. My watch is being a little sluggish here. Yeah, there it is, 155. All right, y'all, here we go. We're gonna hit some push-ups next. Yeah. All right, now I'm starting to change it up and get free. I'm gonna freestyle with it. We're gonna go push-ups. I'm gonna open up the range, 10 to 20. And it's your push-up, so you can do push-ups from your knees, all right? As long as you're coming all the way down, all right? And your butt's not up in the air and you're doing this shoulder press stuff, okay? Hips forward, chest and chin, chest and chin. If you're up on your toes, chest and chin. 10 to 20, okay? Then we're gonna take a short break and we're gonna do a single arm plank hold, okay? Abs, shoulder stabilizers, chest muscles. Here we go. 10 to 20, 3, give you a side profile, 2, 1. On you, let's go. 1, 2, 3. You get to pick your rep range. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Coming down, shake it off. Let your chest breathe for a second. If you're still pumping out push-ups, that's great. No rush. And if you're outside in the sunshine in January, even better, even better. Here we go. Right hand, we're planking. Take wider than hips width apart with your feet. Try not to tilt to the left, okay? Drop everything down so the hips are square, chest is square. Left hand is out wide. 3, 2, 1. We're up. 5, your right shoulder's like a lifted truck, okay? Push into the ground. 10, you should have a lot of weight on your left foot. 15, 3, 2, 1. Don't come down, switch it up, go. A lot of weight on your right foot. Right hip down, right shoulder down. Left shoulder's pressing away from the body. 10, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Everybody, hero's pose, breathe. Hero's pose is a great resting posture, folks. If you can be relaxed here and just sit on your legs, it's a blessing. It's a good place to be. This is like the ultimate samurai waiting for battle position. Swords on the lap, just sitting here like this. All right, battle arises. He's ready to go. Boom. It's a great position to be in. Not saying that we're ever going to get into a sword battle, but you know, it's good for your knees, good for your ankles, good for mobility. Here we go, folks. I'm going to stick to the program now. We're going to come into a supine plank. Supine means face up, hips face up, okay? We're going to go 20 reps. 1, just like this. 2, 3. Try not to let the weight of your body lock out your bottom leg. It's all about the bottom leg here. You're utilizing your hamstring muscles. It's good for your hamstrings and your hips and glutes, your shoulders, your back. Okay, we're going to press our hips up, come into this nice full supine plank. Everybody up, toes are pointed, hips are up as much as possible. Pressing through your palms, thumbs, index fingers. Alternating straight leg raises, 20 reps. Let's go. 1, 2, no rush. 3, don't rush it. 4, 5, 6, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your hips up. I know butts are starting to sag. 18, 19, and that's 20. Woo, let's sit crisscross applesauce this time. Crisscross applesauce, one of my favorite positions. Surprisingly, we didn't include it in the mobility today, but we're including it now. So if you can sit crisscross without your tailbone tilted forward, okay? Get that tailbone tilting back. Hinge forward. Stretch your glute muscles. Maybe take your elbows down. My heart rate's about a 130, 125, 120, falling fast, 115, 110. All right, fine. Let's go. Last movement, y'all. We got two of them. One on the right, one on the left. Okay, we're going to have a modification and a progression. So here's the standard movement. Everybody's in a side plank on your elbow. Okay, hips are up, left hip high. Okay, if you need to come down to your knee, you can come down to the knee. My leg is going to bend at a 90, my bottom leg's going to bend 90 degrees, and I'm right here. All right, or if you want to make it real tough, okay, we got 10 to 20. 1, 2. Okay. However, if you fail and can't keep going, everybody stay up till I come down. Okay. That's the base. We're staying up in side plank on the elbow. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Everybody's up. Here we go. 2. Pick your poison. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's hard. 7, 8, 9. That's 10. And hold it. Hold it. If you can keep going past 10, absolutely, but we're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing it down. Ooh. Breathing. Where are we at? Nope. Left arm down. Here we go, folks. Left elbow down. When you have your left elbow down, open up your left palm like a 5-pointed star and get your hand flat to the ground. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Left foot, right foot stacks on top of left, and you're either holding or we're moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. I'm going to hold for 10. 9, right hip high. 8, upper body back. 7, 6, stack your shoulders, stack your elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Yeah, let's do it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. You know, I was always told, keep it simple, stupid. You know, the KISS method with group classes. It's always best to keep it simple. And I've already strayed from that protocol. So, you know, once you've already taken a risk, you might as well take more. So here we go. We're going to add one more. We're going to go elbow planks. Okay, elbow planking. Hips are down. What you're going to do is you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, keep the hips down. We're going for 20. Oh, my glutes are feeling it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 20 reps. Let's rock and roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 8 more. 7 more. 6 more. 5, 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Relax and breathe. All right. I got a 145 heart rate. Who's got me beat? Anybody? Come on. Raise your right hand if you got me beat. Eh? No? You know what that means? That just means I'm the most out of shape dude here. That's what that means. 145. Woo! All right, y'all, here we go. In fact, let's go like this. Everybody, this is a great athletic resting position. You see a lot of basketball players, volleyball players, etc. in this position. If you relax the shoulders up, you get this nice expansion out of the rib cage, and you can take these big, full, big breaths. So let's take 5 of them. Powerful, fully in, and then you're gonna blow it out and pull it right back in. Here we go, 5 cycles. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Fill it all the way up. 3, 4, that's 5. All right, y'all, we're about 35 minutes in. Yeah. And if you don't have a heart rate monitor, that's fine. Completely okay. I like them though. I like it a lot. It gives you a lot of good information, sleep data. You can see how you're recovering. You can kind of compare workouts based upon recent activities and how you've been treating yourself, how you've been eating, sleeping, etc. All right, here we go, y'all. Hop squats. Yeah, let's do the same. Let's not change it up. Keep it simple, stupid. Here we go. So we got about hips width apart with the feet. Those hips are gonna break back. Your hands are gonna go back right here and then explode. Pop, catch, pop, catch, pop. All right? I'm gonna say 10 to 20. It's up to you. If your legs start burning out, well, they're burning out. This is plyometrics, folks. This builds athleticism. Quick twitch. You need this stuff as you age. You start getting into your 60s. This is the important stuff. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when you come up, you don't want your hands coming above your eyes. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 20. Super classic, not complicated. If it burns and you're getting close to failure or hitting failure, you are doing it right. 100%. Hip switch is coming up next. 165 heart rate. Let's go. Gotta turn my other camera on real quick. Hold on. Trying to catch all the action. There we go. Recording. Okay, hip switches, y'all. We're gonna take a staggered stance. Right here, okay? This back knee is important. It needs to stay bent. Don't be like this, or you're not gonna have the athleticism needed. You're coiled right here. You're ready and athletic. It's like a wrestling position. This is wrestling. This is not athletic. This is much more athletic. Here we go. 20 reps on me. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Switch. 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Switch. 5. Move to my cadence. Don't go on your own. Switch. 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 That's 10. Now, you don't need to space it out so much. If you feel like you're struggling, shorten up your spacing like this. Okay, you can go like that. Here we go. Switch. Switch. That's 12. Switch. 13. Switch. 14. Oh, it's burning. Switch. 15. Switch. 16. Switch. 17. Switch. 18. Switch. 19. Switch. That's 20. And breathe. Woo. 165. Ooh. 167. Now, I'm only saying this to give y'all a little idea of the cardiovascular output. That's possible, especially if you get low enough, get in the right positions, and activate all the biggest muscles in the body. They start burning up oxygen, folks. Okay, here we go. Jab steps. Ooh, 170? Huh? Huh? All right. I'll stop. Here we go. We're gonna go with a forward step this time. I'm gonna switch it up. Instead of a lateral, we're gonna go right here. 1, 2. Okay, so it's a forward in and out, attack and get out, attack and get out. Okay, 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Here we go. 3, 2, I'll come right at you guys. 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Notice how low I'm going. 4, it's not that low. 5, 6, 7, toe first. 8, your right toes hit the ground, and then you push off those right toes. 9, 10. By the way, this is how you create some muscle fiber damage, aka hypertrophy, aka get stronger. Left side, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo. If you need to get some water, wet your whistle, go right ahead. Next up, we're gonna change up the pogo, okay? What I want you to do is find a post, something that you can hold on to, whether it's a truck, a house, an RV, whatever it might be, okay? And you're gonna do pogo on 1 foot. If you don't feel safe here, if you don't feel stable, I want you to stick to 2, all right? Here we go. It's gonna look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're really trying to just get vertical on 1 foot, okay? I'm gonna use no stabilizer, no balance point. I'm just gonna stay on my 1 foot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, single leg pogo. Let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Relax. Woo. Maybe some of you had a hard time getting off the ground, or some of you had a hard time feeling like you could get explosive out of that. It's hard to have explosive power if a joint is not very stable, right? So if your body detects subconsciously that there's an unstable joint, it'll automatically dial back your power and you just won't have the power because the body knows better, doesn't want to hurt itself. If that's the case, tone it back and just stick with what you got. All right, you're getting lots of value from this. Here we go. 3, 2, other side. 1, 10 to 20 reps. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! Woo! Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I thought it was a telemarketer trying to interrupt my life right just then, but it was my mother. She's allowed to do that. All right. Yep. Push-ups it is, folks. We're coming to a push-up. So, let me think here. Now it's your choice. Nah, we'll keep it with regular. I changed my mind. We'll keep it regular push-up. My heart rate's 120 and falling, so let's get busy. Regular spaced push-up, meaning your hands are shoulders width apart, fingers spread wide. You're trying to bring your chest down between your thumbs, all right? Here we go. You can have feet together or feet hips width apart. Doesn't matter to me. 3, we got 10 to 20. Your push-up, if you need to be from your knees, you're from your knees. 2, 1, let's go. 2, 3, 4. The slower you go, the harder it is. 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax. Sit in your hero's pose. Take a moment. Shake off those arms. I mean, all these movements, folks, these are the types of movements that light up your metabolism. These are the types of movements that burn up blood sugar, burn up glucose, drop your insulin levels down, make you healthier in every single way. This is the type of exercise that produces medicine, baby. Your own onboard pharmaceutical factory produced via exercise. But, you know, the pharmaceutical industry ain't going to make commercials about this kind of stuff because it would put them out of business and they wouldn't be able to sell their drugs. So just know that exercise is one of the greatest forms of medicine you could possibly put yourself through. Do it outside in the sunshine. Now we're talking. Add some good, healthy electrolyte water with some good, healthy sea salts. Now we're really talking. Follow it with a good meal and a good night's sleep. Oh, baby, putting pharma out of business. Here we go. We're going to go right hand plank. 3, 2, 1. Left hand is out. Left shoulder down. We're on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 2, 3, 4. Abs should be shaking. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and switch. Try not to come down, and we're on time. 1, 2, right hip down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Relax. Breathing. Woo. Just ask yourself, when was the last time you seen a government or corporate funded commercial about health? Just general health practices. You don't. You don't. Don't mean to sound conspiratorial here, folks, but you don't for a reason, and there's billions of dollars involved with that and lots of political, you know, schmumbo jumbo. And all you got to do is turn off your TV and actually follow the dollar trails, and you'll start to see what's really going on. But we're having some turnaround. Thank goodness for our schools. You might not like them, probably because the TV says you shouldn't, but RFK is doing really good things in the world when it comes to nutrition. And I'm really proud of what's going on, especially with the food pyramid. That's a really, really fantastic turnaround for the health of our nation. All right, y'all. Here we go. We are going to go with, that's right, supine plank. Okay, so hips face up. And this shouldn't even be political or controversial. This should just be health. But, you know, when you start mentioning names like that, everything turns political, which is unfortunate. Here we go. Hips face up. Pressing through your palms. 3, 2, 1. Alternating straight leg raises. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. We're going for 20. 9. Lots of hamstring. 10. Best medicine in the world right here, folks. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Relax. Ooh, crisscross applesauce. If you ever really, and again, this is not meant to sound controversial, but if you ever really want to know about RFK and what he's actually done, don't listen to the media. Actually look up his resume. Turns out he has sued some of the top 500 companies in the world, such as GE, Monsanto, And the US government, for that matter, turned around the FDA, stood against pharmaceutical companies. So basically all the biggest, most corrupt, powerful agencies on the planet, he's decided to just stand up to, and has won, especially Monsanto. He basically made them flee the country and change their name and get bought out by Bayer. And then that wasn't good for Bayer. Their market cap dropped. So, it takes a lot for a single person to stand up, educate themselves, and bring down, top 10 global market cap companies such as GE and Monsanto. Side planks, folks. Let's not get too controversial here. Here we go. Right elbow down, 3, side plank in 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Oh, mama, 8. 9er. Oh, it's 10. I'm holding for 10. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Woo, we're going to go the other side. But hey, when you have a reputation for suing some of the biggest companies on the planet, who also just so happen to have some skin in the game at paying media companies to slander people's names, well, you're probably top of the list to get your name slandered, which, when you're bringing down GE, Monsanto, and pharma, I don't know anybody who watches sports, there's a pharmaceutical commercial every 2 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we're up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 7, 8, 9er. That's 10, and we're holding for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Oh, wowza. What time we got? Oh, we're coming up on it. Yeah, we're 3 minutes left. Yep. That means we got to throw in some elbow plank with some single leg, alternating single leg raises. Here we go. Let's get right to it. Because boy, oh boy, do I feel like chatting it up about controversial stuff. I gotta pull back the reins and just, I gotta hold it back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alternating straight leg raises from elbow plank. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, 4. We're doing 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Ooh. Holy mama. Yep, 2 minutes left. I got a 160 heart rate. So here's the deal. I'm a big fan of relaxing the nervous system after a workout. So everybody, no stretching, no mobility. We don't need it. Lie on your back, palms face up at your sides. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Try not to talk. Relax your eyes. Nice big long exhales, full inhales through the nose. Notice your heart rate. Soften the pelvic floor musculature, soften your guts. Soften your heart space. You're quite literally taking your awareness to these places that I'm listing off. Notice relaxation from the shoulders down to your fingertips, maybe a pulsation in the fingertips, blood flowing. Eventually, once you feel like you can inhale and exhale through the nose, your breathing cycle is nose only. It's the most relaxed way to breathe. That's how you know that your nervous system is in control. Pelvic floor musculature relaxed. Digestive organs relaxed. Heart space relaxed. Throat space relaxed. And then, just as you would imagine seeing a Hindu person with the red dot on their forehead, take your inner gaze to that space, 2 inches up to the center of the forehead and slightly in. In through your nose, out through your nose. Let your jaw fall slack. Everything is as relaxed as physically possible. You're taking on the phrase surrender, dissolve. The only thing that's really moving is the rise and fall of your belly. Relaxation through the pelvic floor. Relaxation through your guts. Relaxation through the chest, throat, center of the forehead. Eyeballs relaxed. Eyeballs heavy in their sockets. Heart rate slowing even more. Wonderful job, everyone. I appreciate your effort coming in, showing up for yourself, doing your best. Now continue to take care of yourself. Remember, these classes are recorded, so if you ever want to come back, if you ever have any questions about the form, about how to do anything, feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to keep making my fitness platform better and better and better and adding more value. So if you have any ideas, feel free to share them with me. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. Woo, good work. Feel free to relax. If you want to sit there and lie on your back and chill, feel free. Awesome job, y'all. Good work, Andre. Good work, Andrea. We actually have 2 full trailer life and people on the call right now. Actually, technically 4. Trevor and Leah and Andrea and Andre. Hannah's like, well, you know, I have a house. Awesome job, everybody. Thank you so much. I hope you liked that class. Appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See ya next Thursday, same time. You know the drill. Bye. Oh.